I say great koftas because koftas are such amazing thing. A lot of people think koftas means, oh, you got to make paneer koftas. No, not paneer malai koftas. You can make great koftas with, lot of vegetables. And today I'm going to take two vegetables which you are very unlikely to make the koftas, but they are excellent. So the first kofta what I am going to do is the raw papaya kofta. Here, what I have done is I have taken the raw papaya and grated it fine. First, we're going to add some salt. In this, we're going to add flavoring of mint leaf, some chopped coriander. So in this, add a little bit of chili powder. You got the spice, you got the flavoring, and the salt, everything is mixed up. We're going to make these koftas very simple. All you need to do is use roast chana dal flour or the sattu flour. In this, add the roasted chana dal flour and we're going to convert them into koftas. So do not add too much of sattu flour. Sattu flour is only for the binding. After which, just convert them into small koftas. Look at them. Any vegetable, you can do this. Look at these wonderful koftas. So we're going to put them in the oil and fry them on a slow flame. Around 6-7 minutes of frying should give good cooking till inside. After a few minutes of cooking, I've got them nice and perfect. These koftas, when you put it in the gravy, they will come out excellent. Now the kofta is ready. People love the malai effect. So we're going to add a little bit of malai cream and make a great sauce for this. For making this curry, we're going to add some oil in a pan. And in that, we're going to add onions. In the onions, add a little bit of salt, turmeric. Let these onions cook till they're slightly brown. Now, in this, add some ginger garlic paste. By adding the tomato puree, the cooking process becomes very easy. So let this tomato gravy cook till some of the oil comes out. In this, we're going to add some chili powder, coriander powder, a little bit of cumin powder, pinch of garam masala. Mix all of this. At this point of time, you just keep cooking till some more oil comes out. When some of the oil starts coming, that means the gravy is getting cooked. Here, the thickening and the gravy is giving a silky texture is the cashew nut powder. And also, if you want to add some green chili, you can add Kasuri Methi powder. Excellent for making this because we are also going to add butter. Now mix this. Let the cashew nut powder also get slightly cooked in this. In this, add water. Now all the masalas will give a nice thickening for this gravy. And let it cook for few minutes, after which we are going to adjust the seasoning. You can see that the gravy is getting a nice consistency, but we are going to give a better consistency to this. We are going to add some butter. So a little bit of butter will make it very tasty. And also remember the sourness of the tomatoes. I am going to cut it by adding a little bit of sugar. This is optional, but this will really enhance your taste like the restaurant recipes. When the butter is melting, you have to add the cream, but adding the cream is very simple. Take some of the gravy into the cream and mix this. So now add the cream to this, slowly simmer the flame and just mix this. You have a very good sauce for the koftas. The gravy is ready. Let's put the koftas in it and do not bring it to a boil. Just let the koftas sit in this hot gravy. Slowly some of the juices will be absorbed. They are already very tasty koftas, but with this sauce and they will be tasting excellent. First, pour the gravy and you have to see the texture, how the gravy should be for a nice malai kofta. Let's put these koftas also along with the gravy and you are ready to enjoy them. For this, you have to eat nice soft roti, and here I've got I've added yeast to this roti dough. Put this on a hot tawa and you will get it perfect. So on the other side, and always with the malai kofta, I get a little bit, go overboard, add ghee to it and cook it well. Turn it to the other side and some more quick because this is a very hot tawa. I shouldn't burn this. Very carefully. Look at this. You can cook well even on the other side, yet the ghee roti will be nice for my koftas. You've seen how to make the grated papaya kofta. Next I am going to show you the cabbage kofta. Cabbage is a very interesting vegetable. If you want to shred it finely, this is already very thin layers. Cabbage is kind of cheaply available in India. In fact, India is the second largest producer of cabbage. That is why it's available cheap. And a lot of people who grew up in hostels literally hate cabbage because it is served 3-4 times a week. But cabbage has a delicate flavors. That is the reason why street vendors for making koftas and all that, and for the noodles, everything they use cabbage. We're going to use this humble cabbage and make very tasty kofta curry. First, you need to shred the cabbage very thin, add a little bit of salt and then squeeze it. That is what I often do as a trick to squeeze out the water. And then you're going to put soaked chana dal into a blender. In fact, you can use the sattu flour or the chickpea flour also for making the kofta. Since I have some leftover, I am doing this. Use this cabbage water into it and blend it to a nice paste. Once you make a paste of this chana dal, add to the cabbage, add a little bit of crushed fennel seeds and add finely chopped green chilies, some chili powder, some turmeric. You can add some of the sattu flour. That is nothing but fried chana flour you can add. This is roasted chana flour. It doesn't have any of the raw besan flavor. And add chopped coriander leaves and mix all of them and make them into nice little koftas. Fry one piece and see if it comes out good, then fry rest of them till they are nicely colored. Now to make the gravy, take a pan, add oil. In this add some shahi jeera, finely chopped onions and a little bit of salt. Saute it. Add a little bit of turmeric, add some ginger garlic paste, add some chili powder, add some coriander powder, add some cumin powder, add some tomato puree. Add some water and let it cook. Add some yogurt, let it simmer for a few more minutes. I want to add a little bit of cashew nut powder just to make the gravy of right consistency. And if you also want to give little more sourness, you can add some amchur powder. Add a little bit of mint. Adjust the consistency and finish it off by adding some chopped coriander. In the hotels, most of the times we have the gravy ready. And when we get the order, we fry the koftas. In the gravy we pour and then we put the koftas. But if you're making at home, serve the koftas and pour the gravy. Just let it rest because the cabbage is the major vegetable here. The koftas will be nice and soft. This koftas is nice and full of flavor. And when I say, dear friends, we cook the cabbage just right. If you overcook cabbage for a long time, then it may smell not so good. So, koftas are ready, gravy is ready, put it in the last minute and then you have this fantastic gravy. Dear friends, now you've seen how to make, the papaya kofta and the cabbage kofta, but let me enjoy this kofta. The gravy should be kind of coating, look at it once. The koftas will be so perfect and so nice. Along with this, you can serve fulka, naan, roti, anything. I've seen so many people getting so excited about koftas in the restaurants. And these koftas, it is very true to be excited. So they will melt and along with this gravy and a soft naan or roti, these things will be. Whenever you have great food, always keep saying whatever because this is no ordinary. This is a world of koftas and koftas are amazing.